Hello, Damari. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello. Okay, we're going to wait a couple of minutes for the rest and then we're going to start.
Okay, teacher, no problem.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, so hello again. Good evening. So we're going to start. We're going to continue today class. It's not working. No? Yes, no, yes, you can see. Okay, guys, so for today's class, we're going to continue with the review about present perfect versus simple past. In the last class, we had the opportunity to compare some of the difference that you can find between two grammatical tense. For example, when you finish an action, that is simple past. When you have unfinished action, it means it's something that is still true in the present. You have present perfect. When you had definite time, that is simple past. When you know when you did something. But when you don't know it, that is indefinite time, you use present perfect. And to talk about actions that we did in the past, like, well, like we read a movie, read a book, watched a movie, bought something, whatever, that is finished action, simple past. But when we talk about experience, life experience, or a result about something that you did, that is present perfect. So basically in this chart, you can find the difference between them. I think that that's everything that we can include according to compare to the two grammatical tense. Now, we're going to try to practice first with this activity. Okay, let me show you. Let me open. That would be kind of, it's not a game, but I try to do it more interactive. to make it easy. Okay, in this case, this is kind of a warm up, like an activity to have fun and at the same time be able to compare both grammatical topics. We have past and present perfect tense. Okay, we are going little by little to make it easy for you and to help you to understand. Okay, let's see. We have the rule. To change a sentence from the past tense into the present perfect tense, we need to use has or have, right? Remember that in past, we have a simple, simple past, you have regular and irregular past, but in simple past, you don't use have or has. Have or has is an auxiliary that we only use in present perfect tense. Okay, so take keep in mind this has or have plus a past tense verb. It's the same present perfect tense. For example, this one, okay, Damari, help me to read this one, the first yellow chart. The alien?
The alien won the high-end sick contest.
Yes, very good. Tell me, this is past or is present perfect?
Is past.
It's past, exactly. It's present, let's see, it's simple past, exactly.
Simple past.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what is hide and seek? Hide and seek? That's a game that we used to play when we were kids. Hide and seek. Do you know it?
Not
No?
teacher, no.
Okay, it is.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that is hide and seek. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is exactly. When you were looking for someone and you have to close your eyes and then count until 10.
It say in Spanish, cordilero.
Yes,
Also.
exactly. Mhm. Yes, that is it. Yes. Okay, so yes, as you say, guys, the first sentence is in simple past. The alien won the hide and seek contest. Okay. Now, but what happened if we talk about life experience? For example, this one. Okay, David, help me to read this one.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. The aliens has won the hide and seek contest.
Contest. This is
Contest.
contest. Yes. Very good. Okay, and tell me, David, this is simple past or is past participle? Is present perfect?
Is present perfect.
Yes, it's present perfect, exactly. So, as you can see, it's almost the same sentence. But what is the difference? When you say won, that is a past activity, something that the alien did in the past. But this, the alien has won the hide and seek contest, that is a life experience. So that is the difference between both expressions. Now, let's see, Adelina, help me with this one. The aliens?
The aliens sneaked into the restaurant.
The aliens sneaked. That would be sneaked.
Okay, sneak.
Yes. Into the restaurant. Okay, and tell me, Adelina, this is simple past or is past present perfect?
Simple past.
It's simple past. Exactly. And now let me show you this verb because probably it's new. When you see sneaked, is, for example, when you get into a place, but you are trying to hide about something. For example, he sneaked into the office. It's like to say, escabullirse. So that is the meaning, sneak. So in this case, sneaked into the restaurant. Okay, this is simple past, a past action. Now, what about the next one? Let's see, Damari, help me with the aliens.
The aliens have sneaked into the restaurant. It's
Mhm.
present perfect.
Exactly, very good. It is present perfect. So, now that you recognize the two structures, we're going to try to change some sentence. Let's see. What does this sentence tell you? The sentence below in the purple chart is written in past tense. Timmy was in his spaceship for 20 years. That is a definite time. We can say it. Simple past because you use was. Okay, but now, what if it is still happening? Imagine that he is still in his spaceship. But what if it is still happening? What if Timmy is still in his spaceship? Change the sentence to the present perfect tense. Let's see. Okay. In this case, we have to change the sentence. Changing tense. If something that initially happened in the past, but is still continuing in the present, we need to use present perfect or simple past, guys. Tell me. If it is something that is still continued in the present?
Yes.
Present perfect.
Present.
Yes, exactly. It's present perfect. So if I say Timmy was in his spaceship for 20 years. Okay. How would you create a sentence, guys? Let's see. We have this one. To change, we have this one, sorry. We have this one. To change a sentence from the past sentence into the present perfect tense, we need to change the auxiliary. Well, you need to add the auxiliary, has or have. Okay, let's see, David. If you have this sentence, Timmy was in his spaceship for 20 years. How would you change the sentence to create a present perfect sentence? David? I don't know, but I can hear you. No, try it. Not at all. No, let's see.
Timmy has teacher in this space for 20 years.
Has? Timmy has? Okay, that's correct. Timmy has. And then?
In this space for 20 years.
Okay, it's good, but it's missing something. The past participle.
Has been.
Yes, exactly. Has been. Yes, that's so. Timmy has been in his spaceship for 20 years. Here's my cat playing.
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
Always use been when they change the tenses, the past, simple past, and present perfect.
Not always. No.
When use been, when use been.
When you use the verb to be, when you want to talk about the verb to be, it's like to say estado or sido. The only two moments when you use been.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
For the rest, you cannot use, you don't have to use it. For example, if imagine that I want to ask, have you ever bought expensive cell phone, I'm not using been. I use bought because I want to know comprado. ¿Alguna vez has comprado un celular caro?
Okay, thank you.
So it's not always, it depends on the situation. In this case, we use been because you have the past was. So that's why we use been. That's why it changed into been. Okay, now let's see. Let's try to continue. Okay, this sentence below, remember, is written in past tense, and you have to try to change into present perfect. Okay, so we have this one, Adelina. Let's see. We have the aliens landed on the planet Sicto. How would you change into past, into present perfect?
The aliens have land on the planet Ceto.
Okay, let's see. Yes, the aliens have land on the planet Saturn. Yes, very good. Okay, now let's see. Using the present perfect tense, here shows that the action has finished, but the result of the actions, they are present on the planet is still happening now. Okay, it's an action that already finished. But remember, sometimes the actions in the past have a consequence in the present. If you remember when we study, let's see, the first, I think was on Wednesday, the previous week was Wednesday, something like that. I told you that one of the uses or present perfect is when we talk about something that have a consequence, like this, past events with a present consequence. I have lost my wallet. I've lost my wallet. So I can find it. That is the consequence or the result that is affecting the present. So in this case, when we talk about the planet, like you told me, Adelina, the aliens have landed on the planet Sicto. What is the consequence or what is the result of the action? That they are still in the planet. So the result of the action, their presence on the planet is still true. They are in the planet. They haven't moved to another one. So that's the difference when you say the aliens landed on the planet Sicto. The aliens have landed on the planet Sicto. Okay. Now, what about this one? Let's see. Okay, we're going to change a little bit. Sorry. In this case, we have some verbs in past tense, and you have to try to change into present perfect tense. Okay, let's see, Adelina. If I say walk, how would you change into present perfect?
Walked.
But only walked and the auxiliary?
Has. No.
Could be both. Have or
Uh-huh.
has. Yes, exactly.
Oh, uh-huh. Have
Mhm.
walked.
Have walked, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Now let's see, Damari, help me with jump. In present perfect, it becomes
Jumped. In
have,
present perfect, have jumped.
have jumped. Exactly. Now let's see, David. was in present perfect?
Have been.
Have been, exactly. Now let's see, Jose. Sprint in present perfect?
How sprint?
Yes, have sprint. Now let's see, Adelina. Test in present perfect?
Have test.
And then we have grew. Okay, let's see, Damari. What about grew in present perfect?
Have grown.
Have grow. And did, let's see, David, did?
White chef.
Did, the last one.
Okay. Have done.
Have done, exactly, very good. So we have a small change on these expressions because some of them are irregular. So don't forget that one, guys. When you have a regular verb, they are not the same when you change into present perfect. Because remember that you use the past participle. With regulars, you don't have problems because, well, you use the same pronunciation in this. But what happened with the regular verbs? We cannot use the same. The past participle of was is been. Grew, grown. Did, done. So it means that we don't use the same. Okay, now guys.
Chef.
Mhm.
In Spanish, why, ¿cómo sería la diferencia?
Between which one? The simple past and past participle?
Yes.
Okay, in simple past, for example, when you say walk, caminé. But if you say have walked, he caminado.
He caminado.
Caminado, saltado, estado, probado, crecido, hecho.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, very good. Now we're going to try a little bit with this one. Okay, we're going to have this, this wheel, and I'm going to spin it, and you have to tell me one sentence using the same verb in simple past and another in present perfect. We're going just to try one more time because we have another activity too. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have talk. Let's see, Jose. Give me a sentence using past tense and one other with present perfect tense using talk.
Okay, teacher. For example, I have talked to the doctor.
Okay, that is present perfect. Yes. And past tense?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Um, she has talked the pizza.
What?
No, sorry. She has talked with your mother.
Okay. And using past tense? A simple past expression? What could be?
Yes, this sentence.
No, you give me two using present perfect. Using present perfect tense because you use the auxiliary. She has, or I have talked to the doctor, or she has talked to your mother. But in past tense, A simple past sentence? How could be?
Um, mm, mm, mm,
Simple past. You only use the verb in past without the auxiliary.
okay. She had,
No, have no. Remember, in simple past, guys, you don't use the auxiliary. You only use the verb in past. Taste, walked, jumped. Only in present perfect, you use have and has. But in simple
she,
sentence,
she, she has
mhm.
talked talked with your mother.
Okay, but that is present perfect or is simple past?
Um, present,
Sure,
simple past. The
sure,
verb is in the past.
it's in the past. This is past participle or simple
Talked.
past. But are you sure that this is simple past tense? No. You told me present perfect tense. Vaya, esta oración está en presente perfecto. Why? Because in present perfect you use the auxiliary have or has. ¿Qué ha pasado con el presente, con el simple present? Con el simple past. Con el pasado simple. No ocupamos el auxiliar. We don't use the auxiliary. Entonces, si no ocupamos el auxiliar have or has, ¿cómo podría ser una oración?
Using the past.
The past of talk.
Um,
You say she,
she
and then you put the verb without auxiliary.
she talked she talked
Mhm.
it
She talked.
with your mother.
Okay.
Okay, teacher. Entonces, o sea, para el simple person usamos el has y el have como auxiliary.
In present perfect, yes.
Perfect, perfect, yes. In the past, only the verb in the past.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the difference between them is if you say should talk with your mother, that is a past action. And it's
Okay.
not related with the present. But if you say she has talked with your mother, this action still have a consequence to the present. That could be. Or she is still talking with your mother. So that's the difference between them.
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now let's see another one. Let's see the Mari. Okay, we're going to select another verb. Let's see eat. Okay, try it. One past tense and one present perfect tense.
Okay, in past, the
Mhm.
simple past, she ate pizza.
Okay, she ate pizza.
Um, another is I have eaten pizza.
Yes, exactly. I have eaten pizza. Yes, that could be a life experience or that could be an indefinite situation in the past. Yes, exactly. I have eaten. That is irregular verb, so that's why you change into ate in simple past, and in past participle, eaten. But yes, that was good. Okay, now let's see the next one. Let's see Adelina. Okay, are we changed because we already used that verb? Let's see, wait.
In simple past,
Simple past and present perfect. One and one.
okay. Um, she wait in the bank.
Wait or waited?
Or waited. Okay.
Waited.
She waited in the bank.
In the back. Okay.
In the bank. In present perfect, um, she has a wait in the bank.
The pronunciation and the verb is the same. She has waited.
Waited. Okay.
She has
Okay.
waited. Exactly.
She has waited in the bank.
And you can add a complement for too long.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, because it's regular, so we don't change the pronunciation. It's the same. Okay, now let's see. David, one sentence in past using break and one using present perfect, the same verb. Broken. That will be break. Let's see.
Okay. I broken my leg yesterday.
I broken or I broke?
I broke my
I
leg.
broke. Okay, I broke my leg yesterday.
Yeah,
And now
the
using present perfect?
I have broken my leg yesterday.
Okay, very good. Yes, I have broken my leg yesterday. Yes, that's the difference. Okay, now let's see the next one. Okay, Damari, enjoy.
The children enjoy in the park,
Okay,
and the present perfect. They have enjoyed in the beach.
okay. They have enjoyed. Yes, that's great. Okay, guys. So, first of all, the structure. You can use the structure. In past simple, you don't use the auxiliary have or has. You only use the verb in simple past. In present perfect sentence, you use the auxiliary have or has. And the different according to the context. That is the real difference. Now, let's see. Then, guys, we have this one. Okay. In this case, you have to compare. We have to match the sentence which uses the verb in past tense to the sentence which uses the same verb but in present perfect tense. And we're going to compare why or what is the difference between both sentences. Okay, let's start with the first one. Let me ask to Jose. Mom sold her house last weekend. Okay, that is simple past. What is the present perfect sentence?
Okay, teacher, we have sold so many so many ice cream this morning.
Yes, exactly. Very good. So if we compare, we have sold so many let's see, so many ice creams this morning. That is an what? Undefinite time, life experience, or a consequence about something? What could be? Why we just have
I
soul?
have a question.
Tell me.
Don't, the present perfect tense in the past, the two llevan terminación de tiempo, independientemente sea del, ya sea weekend, in this morning, last year.
It's optional. You can use
It's
it and you cannot.
okay.
Yes, it's optional. So in this situation, guys, if you talk about mom sold her house last week, the purple, it's a past action and it's not related into the present, with the present. But if you say, we have sold so many ice cream this morning, it means that at the moment that you say the sentence, you are still selling ice cream. Y la diferencia, cuando tenemos mom sold her house last weekend, es una acción que ya terminó. En cambio, con la anaranjada, con la amarillita, que tenemos el verbo en pasado participio, we have sold so many ice cream this morning, hemos vendido mucho helado esta mañana, la relación que llega a tener con el presente, aunque no esté explícito, es que todavía están vendiendo helado.
Okay, no ha terminado la acción.
Exactly, it's an unfinished action. Es una acción
Okay.
sin finalizar, exacto. Esa es la diferencia, como más
Thank you,
notoria.
sir.
Okay, very good. Now let's see, Adelina. I brought a lot of toys on holiday with me. What could be the one that fits better?
Okay. You have brought too many unhealthy snacks for lunch, said Mr. Rias.
Okay. Yes. You have brought. So if you say, I brought a lot of toys on holiday with me, it means that holidays are already finished. Ahí las vacaciones ya se terminaron. Previous holidays, maybe Holy Week on March, I think we have it. Holiday week or Christmas in 2022, they finished. We don't have anything to say. But what happened in the next sentence? You have brought so many unhealthy snacks for lunch. It means that you are with your coworker and he tell you, you have brought too many unhealthy snacks for lunch, but you are taking your lunch. So that is the difference. Unfinished action. You are still eating your snacks. And someone else say to you, you have brought too many unhealthy snacks for you. No hemos terminado acá de comerlos, sino que los estamos comiendo. Y alguien vino y nos dijo, trajiste muchos snacks poco saludables para el almuerzo. O no los hemos comido todavía o los estamos comiendo. In unfinished action. So that's the difference. Now let's see, David. My little sister bit me when she was feeling cross.
Okay, sure. My neighbor's dog has biting the postman.
Okay. So my neighbor's dog has bitten, yes, the postman. So this is not an unfinished action, but it's something that has a result in the present. What is the result? What is the consequence if a dog bites you? What could be? ¿Cuál sería la consecuencia acá? Porque esta no es sin finalizar. El perrito lo mordió, ya pasó, ok. Pero no es una acción sin finalizar. Acá la relación o el uso es que tiene una consecuencia en el presente. My neighbor's dog has bitten the postman. What could be the consequence? What is the consequence? Any idea? You can tell me. Think about it. So, guys? Any idea? Damari, what could be the consequence?
In the present,
Mm-hmm.
the consequence is I don't know. I don't know. Say.
Tell me, and I will. Uh-huh.
La consecuencia sería, se la digo en español.
Yes, yes.
Para mí la consecuencia sería de que por la mordida del perro, uno le queda marca o dos por las inyecciones que tienen que poner.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Yes. So that is the consequence. So you can say the postman should be injected. Mm-hmm. That is the consequence in the present. If the postman was, well, that would be a, well, the neighbor's dog has bitten, sorry. The postman in the present, the postman has to be injected. That is a consequence to avoid one specific problem, then that would be rage, right? Yes. So that is the different, right? So that is the consequence that you say. En esta acción no es una acción sin finalizar porque el perrito ya lo mordió. Vaya, ahí terminó. Pero ¿cuál es la consecuencia? Exacto, que le duele al cartero, que le dejó marca, que tiene que ser inyectado para evitar la rabia. All of them, todas ellas son válidas, porque es una consecuencia de que la acción que hizo el perrito, mordió el cartero. So that would be the consequence. Yes. Now let's see, Adelina. Dad froze some fruit juice when it was warm outside.
The bank have frozen our account with, they investigate.
Exactly. How frozen is still frozen in the present. You say, Mom, I don't have access to my money because the bank have frozen my account. You don't have access. That is an action that started in the past because the bank froze your money, your account. But nowadays, today, at the moment that you are calling your mom, you don't have access to your money. So it's in this case, yes, it's an unfinished action. Unfinished action. Okay, now let's see the next one. Let's see the money. Jill, decorate, although we decorated the cake for the summer baking competition.
And Kimmy has decorated almost all of the rooms in the floor.
Yes, exactly. Do you know the meaning of flat, guys? What is the meaning of flat?
Suelo? No.
This is a flat. This? No. It's an apartment. Apartment. What is the difference between saying apartment or flat? Flat is British expression. Es británica, una expresión británica. Es apartamento, pero es British. Y en USA, they call it apartment. Ellos le dicen apartamento. So that's the difference. So when you say this one, Kimmy has decorated almost all of the rooms in her flat. She's still decorating. She's still painting. So she hasn't finished. It's another, one more time. It's an action that started in the past, but it's still happening in the present. So she hasn't finished. No ha terminado todavía de decorar. So guys, that is the main idea or the main difference between simple past and present perfect. Unfinished actions in the present. And when you talk about something that is not true, but has a consequence. Something that's finished, like the dog, como la del perrito. It finished, but has a consequence in the present. Pero tiene una consecuencia en el presente. Perdón. So that's the two main options, the two main uses that this structure has. Okay, now let's going to practice with this one. We're going to have a tense match. Okay, while being interviewed after football match, this reporter talked about what he saw in past tense. We're going to try to change his recount into the present perfect tense, as if the match is still happening. The match, partido. Okay, he talked about something in the past. The match finished. But imagine that the match hasn't finished. Imaginemos que el partido no ha terminado. If it is something unfinished, si estamos trabajando con algo que no ha terminado, we don't use simple past. We use present perfect. Okay. First, we are going to read it. And then I will ask you how can you change the paragraph. Okay. Let's see. Adelina, help me to read the paragraph. The oh, that's the chart, like this one. This part. Okay. Help me to read it.
Okay. I arrived at the football stadium. The fans talked and shouted since the beginning of the match. Kidman passed the ball to Dietrich. He kicked it across the halfway line. George took a shot for the goal and missed it. The fans lost all hope.
Okay, very good. Exactly. So, tell me guys, this paragraph is in past or in present perfect?
In past.
In past.
It's
The
in past.
Past.
It's in past, exactly. Why? Because they say after a football match. The match already finished. Ya terminó. But imagine, can you change his recount into the present perfect tense? Imagine that the match hasn't finished and is still happening right now. So he's talking about the match, but it hasn't finished. So let's see, how can you change or what can you change in the first line? I arrived or what?
I have.
I have.
I
have
have
arrived at
arrived.
the football stadium.
Yes, very good. I have arrived at the football stadium. Okay, he's still in the stadium. Okay, now the fans talk.
Have. The fans have talked. And
Have
the shooting
talked.
since the beginning of the match.
Very good, exactly. The fans have, because it's plural. The fans have talked and shoot since the beginning of the match. Now, Hitman
Has
Has
passed the
passed
ball
the
to
ball on the Twitch.
very good. Hitman has passed the ball to Dietrich. I don't know if that is Dietrich or Dietrich. I don't think. Dietrich, because it's a name. So, now, continue. It's not important that.
He has kicked it across the halfway line.
Yes, very good. He has kicked it across the halfway line. Very good. Now, what about George?
George
Has
took a shot for the goal and missed. The
Okay.
fan lost hope.
Okay, the fans have
lost.
have lost or have lose?
Lose.
Remember.
Lose.
Have
Lose.
lost. That would be
Lost.
have
Lost.
lost. It's the same pronunciation, exactly. Okay, so now let's see the answer. Let me show you the changes. Okay, if you completed well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, any volunteer to read the paragraph, please, guys? Any volunteer?
Me,
Okay, go ahead, David. I have.
I have arrived at the football stadium. The fans have talked and have shouted. Since the beginning of the match, Kidman has passed the ball of the Dietrich. He has kicked it across the halfway line. George has taken a shot for the goal and has missed. The fans have lost all hope.
Yes, exactly, guys. So tell me, guys, in this picture that you have on the screen, is the report let's see. Okay, tell me, in this one, is the guy, the one that is speaking, at the stadium? Yes or no? In this paragraph.
Yes, but
No, yes. That's the answer. Yes.
the action finish.
No. No, the action hasn't finished. It's still happening because the match is still happening. So in this picture, guys, that you are watching on the screen, el reportero, the reporter, is still at the stadium. Todavía está en el estadio. And every single thing that he's saying is still happening because the match hasn't finished, porque el partido no ha terminado. Entonces, todas las acciones que él está diciendo están pasando en el momento. Unfinished action. But what about in the first example that we have? In this one, in this, guys, is the reporter at the match, at the stadium, sorry? Yes or no?
No.
No, exactly. He is not at the stadium because the match already finished. So that is the difference. In this case, all these actions, they are past actions because they finish. So guys, tell me, do you have questions about this? Questions about the difference between simple past and present perfect?
No, teacher.
Okay, good. David, Jose, thank you, Damari, Adelina. Question?
Teacher, in present perfect, always use the auxiliary have or has.
Yes,
Okay.
every single time. Mhm.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, good. Another question, guys? No.
No, teacher.
Not true.
Okay. David, okay, no. Okay, very good, guys. So I hope that with this activity help you to clarify the difference between them. I know that we confuse it because in Spanish, it doesn't have a big difference for us. But, well, in English, we have to learn them. On Monday that we're going to have class again, we're going to study the adverbs already, yet, since, and for. We use these expressions in present perfect and some of them in simple past. So we're going to study the different, but I want to take this class to help you to understand the difference because I knew that was not so clear the last class on Wednesday, but I hope that with this one, it's better for you. So guys, we're going to stop here for today class. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a great weekend and I will see you on Monday.
Bye, teacher. Good night.
Okay, thank you. Good night,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye. Take care, guys. See you.